Thompson. Thanks for joining me here today at Everything News as I introduce the latest breaking news. Yesterday, March 31st, 2015, a former Titusville police officer who had been arrested was sentenced to 10 years in prison for being a drug dealer. Richard Irizarry was convicted and charged in January when he was arrested by Drug Administration agents. He was charged with attempting to aid and abet the distribution of cocaine, possessing a firearm, and using his cell phone to facilitate drug administration. I'll be back later on with more details on this story, and now to Zanita with the weather.
Thank you, Islande. Hi, I'm Zanita Toomey, and I'm bringing you the weather. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 7:35 a.m. The high is 74 degrees and the low is 64 degrees. All week there are good temperatures, cloudy skies, with a 20% of rain with a great week for the beach. If you do go to the beach, there are going to be rapid winds and heavy currents due to the west wind blowing over. Next week, temperature is a record high, and it's time for tank tops and shorts. And next week, it's bike week. So if you're going to bike week taking I-4 down, it's better to go up Orange Blossom Trail and head west. Thank you. And now back to Islam.
Thank you for that wonderful forecast, Zanita. Now let's head to Aaliyah for a story that's going to make us all smile.
Thank you, Islande. I'm Aaliyah Johnson, and I have one question. How would you feel after saving someone who saved you? Orange County Fire Authority paramedic Chris Trokey was part of a team that ended up saving a driver's life after his car was hit by a semi-truck and he was pinned beneath it. Trokey and his team managed to stop the flames and cut the driver out of the car. Trokey soon found out that the man he saved was Dr. Shannon, a pediatrician who worked day in and day out to help Trokey over 30 years ago, when he was a premature newborn at 3.2 pounds and a 50-50 chance of survival. Imagine this man's excitement when he found out he got to save the life of a man who saved his life so long ago. What a beautiful story. Now back to...
Thank you for that, Aaliyah. We're going to take a short break, and Everything News will be right back after these messages.
Girl, what's up with your hair?
Yo, girl, it's looking crazy.
What are you going to do about it?
You need that new Miss Brazilian.
Yes, girl, it's $99 for the week, plus tax.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Miss Brazilian.
And we're back with Everything News, referring back to the Richard Irizarry sentencing. The police of Titusville are outraged. Police Chief Laul Williams urged the judge to give Irizarry 20 years in prison, but many came to the defense of Irizarry. Although what he did was wrong, no one forgets the 22 years he spent defending his county, said a fellow friend. Prosecutors are happy Irizarry got some time as opposed to none. And now to Zanita with a rather interesting story.
Thank you, Islande. A 4-year-old girl walks out of her Pennsylvania home at 3 a.m. in the morning for a slushie. The 4-year-old walks out of her home down the street to a nearby bus stop and searches for a sweet slushie. Police say as soon as the little girl walked on the bus passengers were alerted and wondering until the bus driver pulled over and asked for her parents. And she said they were sleeping and she was going to get a slushie. The bus driver drove her to a nearby hospital to drop her off, and police were alerted as soon as she got there and her parents. Her parents say that she went out of the back door in order for a slushie that she wanted. And later that morning, she returned home safely to her parents. What a determined toddler. And now back to you, Islande.
Thank you, Zanita. Now, we all know we just left the month of March. Now let's head to Aaliyah to hear about some of that March Madness and what's going on at Dr. Phillips High School with the Lady Panthers.
Thank you, Islande. Now with the insider on NCAA basketball. The final 4 contestants are Duke, Kentucky, Michigan State, and Wisconsin. On April 4th, number 1 Kentucky Wildcats will face off with number 1 Wisconsin Badgers at 8:49 p.m. After number 1 Duke Blue Devils faces number 7 Michigan State Spartans at 6:09 p.m. The winner of the 2 games will move on to the NCAA championship game. Also, at Dr. Phillips High School, the women's flag football team improves their record to 3-1 against Evans High School. With an early touchdown pass to sophomore Jordan Ferguson, DP puts the Panthers on the board 6-0. Tied at 6-6 late in the second half, senior Shannon Knight put DP up for good with a long touchdown reception. The Lady Panthers will face Oak Ridge at home today at 6 p.m. Now back to you, Islande.
Thank you for that update, Aaliyah. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back after these messages. Oh my God, my hair is so dry.
Me too.
Y'all don't use hair juice?
No, what's that?
It's hair juice. It freshens up your hair air gotta use it.
Well, do you have some?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
child.
Pass that over there, girl. Thank you for the hair juice, Miss Brazilian.
Yeah, thanks.
Now give me back my hair juice. It was $19.99.
And we're back here with Everything News. Now, since we know what the forecast is, let's head to Charmaine to see what wonderful fashion can go with that.
Lobby for those news. Hello everyone, my name is Charmaine Lemin here with your fashion trends. Here is the most unexpected spring accessory trends that you love more and more with every glance. The biggest trends to be worn in spring is suede, which was even seen all over the runways in almost every designer collection, meaning it will be trickling down to less expensive. So when it's out the runway, it will be less expensive. Stores that you can afford. You probably already noticed an abundance or suede items, whether it's clothing or accessories. We have suede shorts, suede skirts, suede shirts, even suede boots, which is my favorite. You can wear it to dinner parties, you can wear it to graduation parties, you can wear it to the beach even. So I'm telling you guys, ladies, if you want to look like Beyonce, which she wears it with Rihanna, and even Lady Gaga wears it, so you know it's in if those celebrities are wearing it. Thank you so much, Islande. Now back to you.
Thank you for that, Charmaine. Now let's head to Aaliyah to see what's going on in the world.
Thank you, Islande. A total of 147 people were killed Tuesday, March 31st at a Kenyan university. 200 people were evacuated, although the attack lasted for hours and 79 were left wounded. The death total is the highest in a terror attack on Kenyan soil since the U.S. Embassy was bombed in 1998. Islamist gunmen burst into the university before dawn Tuesday, shooting students and taking hostages during early morning prayer services. 4 gunmen were killed, officials said. Muhammad is wanted for the university attack with a $200 million reward for any information regarding his whereabouts. Now back to you, Islande.
Thank you for that, Charmaine. Now we're going to head to Zenita one more time to see what those celebrities are up to.
Thank you, Islande. Hi, I'm Zenita Tillman, and I'm going to give you the insight on Beyonce's, Chris Brown, and his alleged child, and the hit show Empire. Have you heard the latest on Beyonce? She is set to launch a 10-year Destiny's Child reunion with Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams. It's also said that the trio will come out with a record, and if all goes well. Now we all know about Chris Brown's alleged child named Royalty. King Ball dumped Nia Gosman after he learned 9-month-old Royalty was fathered by Chris Brown. But it comes out now that Ball and Gosman are back together, and he's treating Royalty like she's his own, unlike others. So let's talk about the hit show Empire. Season 1 just wrapped up, but Season 2 is on the tip of our tongues. Here is what to possibly expect in Season 2. The audience will get deeper into Cookie's and Lucy's pre-Empire days. There will be more than just 12 episodes, and also the show will possibly be back in 2016. That's all for now. Back to you, Islande.
Thank you, Zenita. I'm Islande Thompson, and we'll see you next time here on Everything News. Have a great day.
What do you do about it?
Girl, you need that Miss Brazilian.
Yeah, it's $99. Oh, God.
He saved was Dr. Shannon, a pediatrician.
Here is what to possibly expect in Season 2. The audience will get deeper into the Cookies and Lucy's pre-Empire days. There will be, I'm sorry, my coworkers are
Thank you, Alexis, and thank you everyone for joining us here today at Everything News. I'm your host. Oh, wait. Sorry.